welcome to Waifu Views, and we're here and we're happy to see you guys. I am the lovely yet sweet Honey Shar. I go by a jar of honey, like a jar of honey, only sweeter. And I met
Love
with
it.
the other two waifus. Up top we have.
Hey everybody, I'm Ebony Moonbeam. You can find me at Ebony underscore Moonbeam. And yeah, I'm really excited to be here. It's gonna be really fun because I love all the stuff that we're talking about today. So I'm ready to get into it.
Hello, all. Let's see. I'm excited to get into the topics today. You can always find me either Asia Morgan or Sunkiss underscore waifu.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I love the new name.
Oh yeah. And she's at the beach today, so we get a little
Hmm.
view today. But yeah, so today we're gonna just go right into the topics. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow Blurred Cartel and each of our individual ats so you can keep up with everything we have going on. Um, First, we are going to go into Hell's Paradise.
Mm.
It has been one of the animes of the season. It seems like it has good reviews all around. It's about an assassin named Gabimaru who gets a chance to get his freedom by completing a task with some other criminals to go to an island and get an elixir of life. And they're met with some. This is Gabimaru. They're met with some crazy creatures, deities like the Ten Sins. They're accompanied by the samurais called the Asaimans. And it's just filled with a lot of action, interesting things, folklore, all that good stuff. Um, yeah, the uh, Asai- Asaimans are to me like really dope. They all have some cool stuff, but I really do like the criminals.
Yeah,
I
I was about to say, uh,
really
like
like
the
the criminals.
lawless.
But yeah, it's a very good anime. It has 13 episodes. Hey Royce. It has 13 episodes and it's considered a shonen, but I feel like it's more of like a seinen. But do you guys like it so far? Have you guys read the anime? How do you feel about it?
I personally love it. As I've said on the show multiple times, I love dark anime. And I remember I was ready to argue tooth and nail that this was not a shonen. And like, because none of the dark trio give you shonen vibes. And
Exactly.
so I haven't read the manga and I'm really debating. Like, I typically don't. Jump ahead. I typically go back and read the manga afterwards, so I get to really enjoy the animation. But I really kind of want to keep going because after how this season ended, I don't know if I want to wait until 2024, and I think that's when it's coming back. So for me, I'm like, I may have to read it because it's so good. I love it.
Yeah. What do you feel, Aisha?
Oh my god. First, it was creepy. Overall, I'm like, what are we looking at? But
Right.
it drew me in for the entire freaking season. I'm like, ooh, and then Gabi, man, you know what? I am a Hell's Paradise fan, absolutely.
Yeah, same here, same here. I watched it pretty much all the way through. I could not wait for another episode to drop every single time. Um, Now, like Ashley was saying, Ebony Moonbeam was saying,
It's all good, girl.
I be messing up. But like you were saying that you were fighting tooth and nail that it wasn't a shonen. I feel the same way. The I feel like it was more of a seinen. Like it was more geared towards
Easily.
like an upper dynamic.
I still am a strong believer that Attack on Titan isn't a real shonen. So you already know. I think that this, to me, it's like out of the Dark Trio, I feel like the most shonen esque one is probably JJK, but it's definitely not Hell's Paradise. Like this is, it's dark, it's gritty, it has like it has all those different themes, like those really major dark themes, graphic violence.
Yes.
You can't, the stakes feel higher. Like when I watch this, it's basically like Game of Thrones. When I say that, y'all already know. Like no character is safe, and those are the type of things that I love. You know, I can watch One Piece or any of these other great shows over and over again, but it's like I still know that the main character is not going to die, or if they do, they're not going to be gone long. So,
Yeah.
but when it comes to this, I'm like, oh my gosh! Like when they be offering people, I'm like, okay, is that for good? Was that a vision? What was that? And then it's over. Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah. Best kind of show anyone. That yeah, anyone can
my
get
favorite.
it.
Anybody can get it.
Now for the let's go through some of the characters.
Aisha said anybody can get it.
Let's go through some of the characters. So first we have the criminals.
Right.
We have like Gabimaru, Yuzuriya. I mess up her name every time.
Yuzihara. Well, Yuzuriha, but I always hear it as Yuzihara.
Yeah,
So
I
I
hear
don't know.
both. So I'd be like
I
switching
go
it up.
between the two.
But let's under her for the
Oh, we
criminals.
switched to a Simon. We got to go back.
Oh, but under her, that I call
Is
him
everything.
I call him Temu version Bakugo.
He's Bakugo, but like hotter. He's hotter.
I love
He
him
like
way more.
everything that comes out of his mouth screams like big dick energy, and I am here for it. I'm like, please just murder oh, sorry, not that. Like unalive everybody and look cool doing it. He's easily my favorite character.
Yeah,
in the show.
Yeah.
Easily.
I like him.
That's Bae. That's Bae for real.
And then we have the Asaimons, which are the samurais who accompany the criminals on the island to make sure that
you
they
mean
don't
the
get
deadly
away.
babysitters?
Pretty much.
Right, the
Yeah.
deadly babysitters. Oh, that's what I'm gonna start calling them.
But yeah, they're very different than what I would imagine like deathly trained samurais to be. But I
liked how human they made them feel. Like
yeah,
when you see them in the beginning and you see how these people were raised in this clan and that literally they deal with death on a 24/7 basis and stuff, but then so you feel like they're going to be all cold and stuff like that, and a lot of them appear that way, but as the series goes on, you really see like the deep morals and feelings that they have, and some of the convictions that they're willing to throw out of the window. Some of them that is like, I'm not this heartless killer that just offs criminals every day. Like that's not like I have to do that because it's my duty, but it's not something that I enjoy. And so I was really surprised to get that side of it. I thought that the character development on them was really good. Anytime you lose one or anything really tough happens, you're like, oh wow, I didn't know they were capable of that emotion, that feeling.
Yeah. What was I saying? But yeah, definitely. They were the character development in this anime was very well done among all the different characters. It was very well done. There was depth to pretty much all of them. I like how they would focus like small portions to each character of like that you can get a better feel of their personalities and everything and why they are the way they are. I thought that was really good.
I liked how the criminals, you know, we all knew that they were murderers and degenerates and stuff like that, but even they all have different motives, and not all of them are super like morally sound. You know, usually hard just makes it very clear like nobody's gonna dictate how I live my life or how I go out. And it's like I can't, like, I'll help you for the sake of me, and at least I respect them being real about it. Like, we're still criminals. It's like when you watch like the Straw Hats. It's like we're still pirates. Like, let's not get it twisted. We're criminals, but we can work together. And you see these different aspects, like Yuzihara, when you see how she acts towards her assignment that's assigned to her in the final episode, and how Gabimaru takes to Siguri, which is his assignment. It was really, I could not take my eyes off it. Like, I would say that it had my attention the way, or excitement, the readiness for the next episode, the way Blue Lock had me in 2022. Like,
Yes.
where I was just like, this is all I want to watch. This is all I want to talk about. Give me another episode. We're on a break. Why?
That's fast.
So, when is this coming back? I need more. And
Yeah.
there's a lot going on. Like, there's so much going on in this anime, but I feel like they do a really good job of not making it seem too confusing. Like, I feel like I'm following.
It
most
wasn't
things.
like polluted. Like, you can know exactly what was going on, even though there was a lot happening. You still can follow it really easy to me, and I really did like that. And then after the assignments, we have the Tensen, which are there's 7 of them, and they're you know, they got a lot going on.
You know, these are probably the most interesting villains I've seen in quite some time, because you don't really know a whole lot about them, but what you do know and what you witness in the show, it's like, these motherfuckers wild.
Did anybody else freak
like
out
wild.
over how they gain like max power?
Let me tell you, that's why I'm gonna be honest. I love that though. Like, tell me that all I have to do is have sex to power up, and cool. Like, do you know, I would be the strongest Avenger if this was back in high school. Okay, I would be out here walking around like the Hulk. You couldn't tell me nothing. Man, back in the day, you know.
You said back in the day.
Right. Because, you know, we're celibate over here these days. But back in the day, I would have been full of yin and yang energy.
So fast.
I thought it was really cool, though. And the explanation of how it works, you know, it makes sense. And I like that they showcased so many different religions in it.
Yeah, I did find that
right.
OP
off the D. Mm-hmm.
I did find that really interesting, how it was a mix. It wasn't just one, but I kind of think just because I was trying to read it a little bit, but I think some of that might be explained later on of why, which I'm so looking forward to.
Yeah, I can't wait to see more of the explanation, because I can tell that we haven't scratched the surface on who these characters are. Like, we still don't know how these all beings really came to be. We don't know how the leader or the original like became to be, why he created the rest of them and stuff like that. So and just in that, or in where this place came from, did it always exist and they just appeared? Like, there's so many questions, but I feel like I still got so much information in 13 episodes.
Yeah, and I did like that it left some stuff for us to get answered. I do kind of appreciate that, but even just the monsters that were, listen, those were the creepiest looking things. That bug with the finger mouth.
Oh my gosh. Like, there was one that just, I don't like the butterflies with the faces. I'm like, why? All of them are really, I feel those were looking.
The worst looking compared to the large ones.
Yeah, them little things. I was like, just think about how many times we get bit by a mosquito. And I got sweet blood. I would have been dead. I would have turned into flowers a long time ago. That thing would have got me and it would have been over. And y'all would have been like, what happened to Ebony? Sure, she got bit by the butterfly.
That look like that's a Thanos butterfly right there. That's creepy.
That is terrifying. That thing was unnecessarily dark. But it's crazy because they combine like this really dark and creepy type of creatures and stuff like that, but then they throw it in this beautiful setting where it
Yes.
just looks like, it genuinely looks like paradise. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Colors, everything. But you can always
That
tell when something get ready to pop off because the tone change. It's like it's like you're there and you feel the air stiffen up. You're like, something bad's about to happen.
right. Yeah, yeah. But the animation to me was beautiful. The juxtaposition of those creepy like creatures with the beautifulness of like where they were. It made it to me. It
This
made
man
it.
right here.
It was literally hell's paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was it's perfect. Everything else I
I,
want to like understood.
no,
Understood.
I want to. I like to think that is really. I love shows that really make you think about how you see paradise, like how we see heaven and hell, and stuff like purgatory. I love seeing different views on that because I've just been always like an open person. So everything is just like, I wonder if it could be like this. Like, could this be a version of hell? Could this be a version of heaven? Like, what
Right.
is this? So it's cool. Oh, I love when he flames up like that.
Right? That was
When he
mine.
turns into the Human Torch.
But speaking of that, like, did you guys have any iconic or memorable moments? This was one of mine. Like when that giant guy was chasing them and he set the forest on fire. That was
Mm-hmm.
that was the first time you see him really like light stuff
Flame
up
up.
like that. Flame on. But that was my like iconic moment. Did you guys have any other ones?
The triple team.
Oh,
at
that
the
was a
end.
good one.
That triple team at the end.
Yeah.
Lord.
That was Shion, Yuzahara, and Sagari.
So powerful.
Yeah.
Mine was the other trio. It was with Shion, Tensa, and Uruguay up against him.
Oh, right.
Right. It was a good. No, it wasn't up against. Was it up against? No, it was the other one when they basically ruined our future happy ending with the assignment and the criminal, which was never gonna work. But how dare they do that to us? Like they didn't have to tease a potential romance, like a forbidden love that looked so cute with our little person of color. She was so cute, and I was like, oh, they're in love. And he was like, I'll die for you. And he did. But like,
tell me the way
it the way he went out.
It was amazing. It definitely
was amazing.
It was
like
too, but it was amazing.
He took all of that, and like at one point he was literally like, he looked like this guy. His eye, you couldn't see his eyes. He was like blacked out, and he was still fighting. He was like, "Nah, you're not gonna get to my master, and you're not gonna get to my girl. So go on and take this L with me." And I was like,
I was
you cute little lover boy. You cute little lover boy, Tensa. And he's so cute. Like, but when we're talking about characters, though, it wasn't my favorite character, but favorite moment, but it was one of the ones that caught me off guard. And that is when Aizen gets off in like the first or second episode. The redhead guy that looks like he's like the leader of them in a way on that trip and stuff. You're like, oh, he looks so cool. He has the eye patch like Aizen from Bleach and stuff. You're like, okay. And then it's like, you get murked in the first like 2 episodes.
Yeah.
All because you decided to turn your back on this big crazy nigga. Like, what is wrong with you? Yeah. What were you thinking? And then it really makes me question like how strong these guys were. Like if they really thought that they could control these people. Like if they're getting murked by the criminals that are on here, they're not gonna last long. Oh, we're up against all these monsters and stuff that
I was like,
so I like that they're like up. The ones that are left are like upping their game.
I mean, blind dude, I like him.
I
him.
love blind characters. I'm
They
not
are
even gonna
just
lie,
like
they're goated.
top
They're so
every
interesting to
time.
me. They're so interesting to me. And he has the classic white hair, so you can't go wrong. He's blind, he has cool hair, and he's full of wisdom. He's clearly not like a bad guy. He just does his job, and but he's very morally sound. I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what?
I,
You can be a husbando.
I see that. I think I do have a thing for blind and in blonde in like white haired men who cover their eyes because that's like
Mm-hmm. He's
he,
it.
I loved like he's one of my favorites in this,
Yeah.
but he's probably my
He's
favorite. Asaman. He's my
he's
favorite.
definitely my favorite assignment. And yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Tenson though? Since we're talking about favorites.
I don't. Okay, it's not that I have a favorite, but oh, the one with the red and yellow.
I'm so happy you brought
Listen,
her.
when he was fighting them and he did that that head turn got me. Like it was just like who you think you are. Like, it was so perfect for that scene.
He
It
did a
was
lot of
just
crazy stuff.
ooh, and then his little laugh, everything. It was, and then the way he would switch from like male to female and be, oh, listen.
So I read something about this, which is why I know that we haven't like learned everything. So that character's name is Zhu Jin. Let's see,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we can pull it up in a minute, the picture. But its name means hibiscus, and that is that type of flower is known as a hermaphrodite plant, which is why that specific character compared to the other ones switch in and out of male to female so frequently, and actually
Yeah.
typically is in its female body and then switches to male when fighting. So I
That
was like, oh wow, I was like, look at that little thing. You know what, you gotta
every
love fandom wiki.
every like
Tells you
little
everything.
detail is met with this. Like there's so
Mm-hmm.
many like small details that start to connect and make sense. And I really love the way this was done.
Ah,
Him.
husband. And he has a sense of humor. It's so cute.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
I,
Yeah, but the flower, it trips me out that they were able to, they really, on surface level, you probably don't think that they think everything, like every step, every name, everything that you see is connected. And so like this Hell's Paradise, when we are first introduced to the only person to come back from the last exhibition, and he's like smiling, but he's covered in flowers and stuff. And you don't really understand that. But then when you find out like all of the Tensons are named after flowers and flower based, or whatever. And so they're all like flower monsters, and that's why all the flowers there do different things and stuff.
mm-hmm.
And so I'm interested to see like the person that created it have a thing for flowers, but it's so intertwined and like this elixir of life and all of this stuff. It's like you really thought this through. And they're not even that old. Like they're all of the Dark Trio came out around the same time, which I think was like 2016 or 2018
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
Chainsaw
ain't even been
Man,
working on it that
JJK.
long.
Yeah. Hmm. I really, you know, mm, yeah, I'm gonna wait, but I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna let that one go. But yeah. So overall, do you think that the Tenson made good? Were they good villains or antagonists to the criminals in Asaman?
I would say so far, yeah. Um, yeah, so far I would say yes. I want to see more because so far, like I think we've seen technically two beaten or one beaten. We've seen one get beat, right?
Yeah,
Or two.
two,
One
I
or
think.
two.
Yeah.
Two. Yeah, two. Yeah, I think two. Or maybe it's one. I don't know. I have to go back and watch it again because I just had a mental block, even though I was watching it last night. But so for it to still be in the first season, I think that we're losing them pretty quickly. But when I kind of did a little deep dive of the fandom page and stuff like that, I did find out that there's other Tensons that we haven't been introduced to yet. So then I'm like, oh, okay, well maybe those two just happen to be like the weaker ones and stuff, because this anime isn't, the manga itself isn't super long. So I think we only have like two or three more arcs before it's over. So that's why I was like, how are we already here where unless they're not the big bad, which I guess could be a thing too.
I feel like I don't know. I don't know if they're the big bad. I feel like the other ones, especially because when the one was dying, he was like, they're gonna be mad at me again.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's probably lower on the scale then. Like,
definitely.
Yeah.
You can tell there's a power scaling there, and based off of him being disciplined, you know that Ren, the guy with the purple hair, is the leader.
Yeah.
And clearly the strongest of them. He calls them for meetings and stuff like that. So he's somebody. The question is he the big bad?
No, not at all. I mean, the purple hair guy, maybe. But the other two, not at all. Just for the simple fact of, as good of a battle as it was easily killed.
Mm-hmm.
Like once
they figured it out,
sweet spot, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the criminals and their powers? Do you think that was a nice added touch? Because I feel like it's kind of like My Hero Academia meets like they all have these like specific powers. Her power is probably my favorite, one of my favorites. Like
her power gives me hentai every day of the week.
She's very much fan service.
Oh yeah, she's literally like slicked down in what looks like male ejaculation. Like that's what she looks like she's covered in. And then she's always like bent over. You even see her at one point like licking it off of the Osaimon. And I was like,
but
girl,
because they're like, do you have to lick it? And she's like, no.
No.
I don't.
But I don't mind it from her, because I feel like that's kind of, aside from like obviously the yin and yang, so we see like weird awkward, like we see like weird sex here and there or whatever, but aside from that, I felt like everything is necessary. And I always say I have no issue with fan service if it makes sense to the plot. If it's just thrown in there where it's just random stuff, then I don't think it makes sense. Like, I think this scene is a perfect example. She's a kunoichi, so we know that they are known to be seductive and kind of like black widows of the, like, and their looks play a major part. So she's trying that with him, and then he's like, well, first off, I'm trained the exact same way you are. And secondly, my ass got a wife, and I love her. That's the only reason why my ass is on this crazy ass island, so bitch, get off me.
I want to bring that up because I just want to give a little kudos to like Gabimaru, because he all for his wife. He don't miss a chance or a beat to let people know, I got a wife. I'm doing this for my wife. Listen, energy, okay?
Right. Keep that same energy. Like, I want a man that's willing to go and potentially get destroyed by weird fat-faced butterflies and turn into flower zombies for me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I need in my life. So anybody in the comments that's about that life, come to my DMs. If not, keep it pushing, because that's what I want in my life. We can't hear you, Aisha. We just lost her.
Listen, yes, but still, it's the thought that counts, okay? She might not be
Nah, buddy. Nope. The thought that counts my behind. For them to like actually break it down for us to where it's like, she probably isn't real. It's like, yo.
But I love how they ended it like that they broke it down like that. Like, if we wouldn't have, we just would have kind of ignored it if it wasn't broken down and it wouldn't have had as much of an impact. Like, but to leave us at the end of the anime saying his main goal may not be real, and everything that he's done up until now may all be programming, everything that he said, the things that he saw, all the way back to dating back to like when he was a child and stuff. So it's like, oh wow, like maybe that is the case. Like, I'm almost 1,000% positive that she is real, but she may not still be alive. But I did wonder and stuff. But I don't know. They make it really hard too because they're giving you these vibes where you kind of want him and the assignment to get together. Like they just have this cool understanding, and you kind of want to root for them, but you're like, he's loyal to his wife, and his wife accepted him for who he was. So you're like, I want him to get back to his wife, but like, if we find out the wife is dead, can he end up with is a Simon? Because I feel like they low key soulmates too. Even though soulmates aren't always like a significant other, sometimes they're friends and stuff, but they're really pushing this like feeling. And I think they're doing that to also convince us that this woman doesn't exist.
I can definitely see that. But on that note, I do also appreciate that it wasn't, the romance was not like a big part of it, like with Gabimaru and his Saigiri. I like that it wasn't, it was just like two people understanding each other more so than like a very romantic like pairing. I kind of appreciated that.
And she makes it clear, I want to say she says to Shion at the end, she says like, no, this isn't love, and you should stop always assuming that things are romantic when people of the opposite sex get together. See, no, they're not going to end up like Rukia and Ichigo, because Rukia and Ichigo specifically pushed romantic tones on us, and you know it. You know it. Like, he is not, Gabimaru is not doing all the things for everyone else. Like, he's slowly doing it because he's becoming the better person that she saw in him. But he's not, but he will still throw all of them to the wind or destroy all of them if he had to in order to get back to that woman. Ichigo would not do that. And that's, at least that's not what we were shown. We were shown that he was willing to do anything for Rukia, even risk his own life. That was not on some friend shit. And that's what, we're not going to get into that because I can go into a whole thing on why I always felt like they gave lovey-dovey tone.
Yeah.
Compared to this, I feel like you want it for them because you like these two characters and you're seeing them evolve. But just like you said, you don't see the real romance aspect of it. You see, I'm starting to get where you're coming from. I'm starting to get where you're coming from.
Yeah. So let me ask this. Now that you know what you know up until now about the criminals, the Tensen, and the Asaimons, which would you be and why?
Okay, so I don't want to be an Asaimon at all because I don't want to be in any former era than my own as a woman, because in fantasy, unless we're in Oku, in that world, no matter what world I go to in the past, women are still treated like shit. And that is no different with the Simons, even though it is shaping up that she is probably the most powerful of them all. So that's out. Tensents are cool. Like I said, who doesn't want a power boost every time they have sex? And they get to transform and they're pretty. Like, if I could turn into, first off, if I could freely turn into a man, oh my God, I would be a menace to society. When I tell you, the Lord knew what he was doing when he gave me a vagina, because he was like, the world is not ready for you. The world is not ready for male Ashley. And I understand being with women. People know there's a reason why people think I give off big D energy, and it's because that is me deep down inside. You do not want me as a man. So I don't know about all of that. but the downside of being a Tensen for me is it seems like they're stuck on this island. Like, they can't leave this island. And based off of the one Tensen that did finally die, it seemed like he was waiting for death. He was like, I couldn't kill myself type thing. So I needed someone to do it for me. And finally, for the first time, I'm able to die. And let me just tell you, I don't even want to live to be 100 unless I got like a crap ton of grandkids or whatever. And even then, I don't want it. Like, I'm really good at 85. Like, we can go. I'm fine. I've lived my life. Like, take me. I don't want to be none of that. I don't know. It's boring. I don't want none of that. So it would have to be the criminals, because at least they have the opportunity to get free if they try. And a lot of them have cool different powers in their own right. And yeah, so it's probably a criminal.
If you could be any of the known criminals right now, which one would you most like to be?
I really do like Gabimaru's power. I think he has the most versatile because he has a couple of different things going for him. If it wasn't him, I'd probably go with Bakugo 2.0.
Chobe?
Yeah, because he's just fierce.
I was gonna pick him too.
Yeah, he's fierce.
Which one would you be? I mean, what would you be, Aisha, and which one?
A glorified babysitter. Guess who's not going up against Gabimaru for like to see who's gonna go to the island? Not me. Did we all like see him turn savage? I don't want to risk it. No, thank you. I will be a glorified babysitter. And then if I can like figure out who do I babysit and then take them out, that's cool with me. But I don't want to be their guide because clearly there's a ranking system and they can be taken out. Criminals and vicious, I'll take Simon. Thank you.
Thank you.
It looks like a lot of the comments are criminal. I understand and I agree.
That's coming from people who don't know their own powers. And clearly everybody just forgot how ruthless Gabimaru is. He's the high level for a reason.
I do think that people forget like that very first scene on it was like, y'all got to take half of each other out before y'all even go. And that was the first time we kind of saw Gabimaru's power. And I was like, yeah, that would have sucked. Because it was all like, it's either you or me. All right, bet. Because I'm trying to go and live my life. But there was a lot of crazy plot twists in this, though. Like the potential that this woman isn't alive, the potential that the elixir, well, not the potential, or the potential, because I'm still not 100% sure if the elixir of life is real. Like, if this man is real, if he actually took the elixir of life, or is he some type of scary fever dream that Gabimaru keeps having? Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's happening there.
That is what I'm looking forward to with season 2 going more into, because I do need to know the wife. Like that's what's bugging me the most. I need to know if she's real or not. The elixir,
not real. Nothing's real. It's all in our heads.
It's all a dream. They're gonna get to the end of the episode and he's just gonna be in a bad dream and he's gonna be laid up next to his wife or something and be like, I had a bad dream. And we're gonna be like, seriously? It's gonna be like the last movie of Twilight, where you think it's something and then like the whole movie theater loses its mind and you're like, no, that was a vision. But don't do that, or that's what's gonna happen. It's like, okay, we won't do that. Like, dang. Yeah. Emotional damage.
Definitely.
Can I ask y'all, what did y'all think about the different powers that some of these individuals have started to showcase, like Nuragai and her power to kind of basically replenish some people's Tao, which is like kind of, she's like a human sensu being in a way. She doesn't get them to like full power, but like, you know, she hugged Shion and gave him some of his power back. And then so she did it for Siguri. And I was like, this is neat. And so we're really seeing all these different things. I want to know what's going to happen to Bakugo 2.0, because them little tattoo veins he's starting to show up. I'm like, I feel like he's going to die. I feel like he's going to lose his mind and die. And if that happens, I'm going to be real sad, because he's my favorite. No. I'm not wishing it. I'm just saying I watch a lot of anime.
We like him as Bakugo. Okay, we like him.
Oh, I love him. I love him. I want him to live. I would actually probably take him over Bakugo. He looks like first off, he's of age. So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, there you
go. I'll leave it at that. He's of age. So I would prefer him. But, you know, and who doesn't like one eye? Like, come on. In anime.
Hey, real life is okay too.
No, I'm fine with it in real life, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not just going out of my way. Like, if I was an anime character, I would probably be going out of my way to find like someone that looked like Zoro that's missing an eye, and all this stuff. In real life, like that's not the main goal here. You got to think differently in the real world. And see, me, I would end up with someone that like constantly loses his fake eye and is just like walking around with like a hole, and it's like he clowns about it, and I'm like, I feel like that's what would happen with me because that's the type of look that I have.
I feel it.
Look at him, like, and he's so damn smart. Like he's a lot like Bakugo. He reads things really quickly.
Yes, and I feel like even his relationship with his brother is very Bakugo Deku. Like,
I disagree.
Really?
I disagree.
I
Yes.
feel like he just likes him more. But it's very just the way he addresses like kill him. Why didn't you kill him? Like, come on, like get going.
I love their dynamic, especially like his brother, which his name is what's his name? Toma.
Yeah,
his name's Toma. I like him because he switches in and out of like seeming kind of like this helpless person, but then when his brother says like off him, he's like, all right, he's like slice, 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 and then he gives like that sexy smirk, like, yeah, I'm just as dope as my brother type deal and stuff. But I feel like he does that because his brother sometimes sinks into this like, I'm a baby and I need understanding and stuff like that. I need direction. And so I think that's why he's harsh on him, but then he's not. Like we see that he's willing to do anything to save his brother and stuff like that, and vice versa. And like that's how he's missing an eye. He did that in order to keep his brother's face looking as pretty as it is. And so I think that says a lot more about who he is. I just feel like he had to go through some tough stuff, and he was like, I gotta man up because my brother ain't gonna make it if I don't. And so he just still kind of gives that like aggressive energy like Bakugo, even though he likes him. But I don't think that it's like a lack of respect thing. I think for a long time with Bakugo it was a lack of respect, and then it turned into respect. But I don't feel that with them. But I do. I guess I can see the comparison now.
Yeah, I don't see it as like
personalities.
I think he loves his brother, which is different than Bakugo and Deku. But I'm saying just the way he like his aggressiveness in the way he talks to Deku and to this guy to his brother is very like similar. Like it's kind of like get stuff done. Like
go over there. Like, didn't I tell you to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Get to it.
I do like the brother a lot. I feel like he's one of them undercover amazing. Like I feel like
in all these pictures, he looks like an innocent little girl. Let me tell you. When he starts cutting up stuff, you're like, well, I'll be damned.
Because just like when he was fighting the things and he kind of just, oh yeah. Like, oh, okay. He got skill.
He was the sleeper character for me. I didn't expect that from him. And so I like seeing him work out. Like I want to see more of him. I feel like we're going to find out more about him too.
Yeah.
We're going to see some more of his power.
So after these 13 episodes of everything that was going on, all the little hidden pieces and everything, what would you rate this anime?
I'll let Aisha go first because I'm gonna have to talk deep on that one.
You hear Aisha?
Let's see. We're moving around, so okay. Well, I'll go. We don't have to worry about it. I am torn on where I really want to put this. I want to put it really high because I really enjoy the themes and the animation and everything. But I have to think that there's still a lot of unanswered questions. There is still a lot that we don't know. And I love that they ended on the bombshell that they did, but I also hated that they ended on the bombshell that they did. But the animation and everything is gorgeous. So I just feel like I shouldn't go too crazy and go too high. How many oohs? I'm still gonna say a 9. After saying all of that, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna say a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9. Maybe if I had to lower it, I could give it an 8.5, but I feel like it deserves more than that. Yeah, see, yeah, like a solid 8.9, like right there.
Okay. Aisha, you got a ranking for that? A rating? She came and she did.
Yeah. How many uwus would you give it, Aish? His sun-kissed waifu. Did y'all hear her new name? Isn't that gorgeous? I love it.
Yeah, it's cute.
I don't know. Uh-oh. Aish. You're on mute.
What would you rate it?
No, I have to tuck y'all under my leg because we were on the roller coaster.
You should have took us with you.
Hell's Paradise.
I tried, but people real strict about stuff like that nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I've watched Final Destination. That shit will end up in the roller coaster like a camera, and it'll be over. Y'all ass will be on the pavement somewhere.
But what is your ranking for this?
You said my ranking?
Yeah, what would you rate this?
Out of 5?
Out of 5 uwus.
Oh yeah, I didn't do that. My bad. Yeah, out of the uwus, out of 5 uwus.
4.8 uwu.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
For the uwus, I would give it a 4. I would give it like a 4.5, 4.6. If it's out of 5, because I feel like
I know
that's...
you hate my numbers, but I'm a agree ish with 8. I'm a 4.7. You know, I really did like it. It's almost a perfect 5, but again, stuff needs to be answered and everything for me to give it like more of a
4,
solid.
7. Yeah, 4.7 uwus, and she gave it and she said what, a 4.8?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we're there. We're all on the same page with that one.
Yeah. So once again, that's Hell's Paradise. It has 13 episodes. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, check it out. It's a awesome anime. I say it with Chainsaw Man and JJK. It's very well done. So make sure you guys watch that.
Top tier new gen anime.
Yeah. Now we're going to get into our tier list.
Yeah.
Yes.
Waifu tier list.
Yes.
We've been waiting for this one. We've been wanting to do something like this. Oh my gosh, Aisha. Didn't I tell you that Mary Leona's crazy photo was still gonna be here today? I told y'all, I told you, I was like, how much you want to bet? This particular photo is still gonna be here. And it is. Shout out to the shadow in the back for doing exactly what I said he was gonna do.
That's a whole man on that photo.
I know. I don't know why they did my girl like that. I'm still gonna rank Mary Leona where I feel like ranking her stuff. But we can start. See, there we go, Albert. There we go.
Thanks. So we're first. Who are we starting with? Let's go.
Okay, Merlin. That's from Seven Deadly Sin.
Where are we placing her at? So we have S, A, B, and C, and D tier.
A or B?
Did we decide how we're judging this? Do we want to do this based off of just looks alone? Or do we want to like encompass the character as a whole?
I'm thinking looks, character, and like just attitude. So whichever you feel, you know.
I like her fit, but every time I think about her real form, which is a child form, she's like permanently a child. This is her adult form. It just weirds me out. So she has to be a little lower for me. But I could go with a B because she is hot and she's powerful as shit.
I agree.
I put her B. Yeah,
I agree with that.
So B across the board. There we go.
Yep.
See, first one agreed.
Yay!
Look at us.
We don't have to fight just yet.
Next up
is Saber from the Fate series. I got you, girl. It's Saber from the Fate series. And she's a toughie because she's literally in armor at all times unless she's in like a suit. But like you don't really get to see her body really. So it's more of just like her face but she's once again really powerful.
I'm sorry, armor's not a turn on. It's not.
Not hers. Hers
I mean,
definitely
she's pretty in
isn't.
the face. I don't know her that well, so for me, she's like mid. So I
Yeah,
would be like C, B, C.
you're
I
going with
actually
C.
agree.
It's C for me. She's not. C. C. Stop trying to do it. Shadow clone back there. C. we
She can
clearly
be
see.
the first in C. She can be the first, okay?
Right. Go on and put. I'm sorry. Saber is C. I don't know what y'all wanted with Saber. Saber is loyal though. Look what. Oh, you better not be playing with me. All right. So next is Marileona from Black Clover, of course. Y'all seen the crazy. Y'all know y'all like toxic females. Come on. Y'all know y'all like a little crazy. She's S tier for me. So
I do love her.
yeah, we don't have to put her in S tier, just but
I'm gonna
that's
say
just
A. I'm gonna say A.
But look at Aisha.
A's just the tiebreaker.
S or A, S or A, A. I can take it. I can take it. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Next is Mei from Jujutsu Kaisen. See, Marileona does deserve to be in this, but it's okay. It's all right.
Like,
not everybody loves
she's
the rough and tough.
she's almost there. I do love her though.
Don't do that because she's still high up there.
Yeah, A's
No,
still home.
I was responding to the comment. I was responding to the comment. Okay. So where do we put Mei? So what's cool is we just saw Mei in episode 1 of season 2 for Jujutsu Kaisen, and we got to see her younger without the ponytail covering half of her face.
Right.
But she's hot even with the ponytail covering her face.
So where would you place her? You better stop over D.
I would put her at A as well because she be charging the hell out of the school. She'd be like, y'all gonna pay me for my work, and she be double charging them. And she just looks like she is definitely a dom. Like she step on people with her umbrella and stuff. Like she's an A, easily.
What would you place her, Aisha?
She said A too. She went A town.
Okay. Look, we're doing good. We're doing so much better on this than husbandos.
I think it would have been easier to rank this way than like the
Yeah.
blind rank for the husbandos because you didn't know who you were gonna get next. So
Yes, definitely. Ooh.
That's Mount Lady, right?
Yes.
From My Hero. I'm gonna let y'all choose.
Let's start with Aisha. Where do you put Mountain Lady?
Who are we on?
Mount Lady
from My Hero.
Did you just gave S?
What is that?
But I gotta put the phone away for right now.
I was trying to figure that letter out.
S.
I put her in A for me. You don't like her?
B. No, I don't think she's that interesting. She's not interesting as a character. She's just big. And yeah, like that's cool or whatever. But like that's all she is. She's a blonde that's big.
Yeah, but
like
it just gives like vibes.
I love the thick girl energy and stuff, but I don't know if I look at her and I think of the other two people that we have in A.
I can agree with that. So
like I think Merlin's hotter than her.
So I would put her first in B then.
Really?
Would that work? No, I'm saying if we're both A and you're lower, would you put Mountain Lady top of B or?
I would put her in B, but I don't know if I think that I don't think that she's a better character in any aspect over Merlin.
Okay, so she goes where she's at.
Yeah, because it, like, even from what we've seen so far, we've only seen a handful of incidents where she's actually played a major role in the bigger picture of the story compared to Merlin. And then also when it comes to like the outfits and what's really like giving that energy, Merlin gives like, I am a waifu, regardless of if you like it or not. Like, that's what I am. Like, she's giving energy. See, he's saying D, take Bunny Chick or the teacher. Yeah, Mount Lady's kind of trash. She's like, I wouldn't put her that high. I think she's just an ordinary character, but she's.
It's everything. We're gonna off looks, all that. So we could just.
Yeah, but I can settle with her being in B, but I wouldn't put her in A at all.
So do you want to do top of C then? You said B's fine.
I'll take B because y'all, both of y'all said B. I can go with B.
Who's up next?
Death from Akame Gil Kill.
S.
Yeah, she's S. That's undeniable.
S. Do you agree, Aisha?
S. Big old fat ass.
There we go.
Big old fat ass.
That was
next
easy.
is Makima from Chainsaw Man. That's hard for me.
I'm on the fence with this one because
I like her crazy, but I don't know if I'm really attracted to her per se. I like her when she's being crazy.
Yeah. But she also has this kind of I don't know.
She's the police.
I would say,
that's what she is. She's the ops. I really need to get out of Florida. She's definitely not an S, so I don't know why the shadow clone back there got her S, because she's not that. Now, if we were just going off of like character, yeah. Oh, someone said May was too low.
She might be. I don't know.
I feel like we haven't seen enough of her for me to give her S yet.
Yeah. Definitely.
As a character. Now, looks wise, if we were just going based off of looks, she could easily be S because she looks a lot like Esdeath in a lot of ways, but she's being too. Okay, Makima. Would you put her at like a B? Where are you tweedling, like going between? What letters are you deciding between?
I'm between. I don't even think I'm between. It's just I think I have to see more of her to know if I do. I'd put her in B.
I could put her in B. She's definitely not A or S for me. And I don't know the fascination. I don't see it yet.
I mean, but
yeah, I like the stuff she does.
Other than that,
powers wise so far.
I'm not yet sold, I should say, as a waifu.
Aisha, where would you put Makima? Uh-oh. You went back on mute. I think she accidentally hit it.
I think so too.
See, Makima's a C. Yeah, I could go with C too.
But she's a B though, because she's a bad bitch.
Like she is, but
yeah, like her powers give her B, but her looks for me give her C.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you have against redheads?
What? Who?
Between her eyes and her hair. Just because she wears a suit don't make her like not.
I've seen a lot of hot people in suits. And she's just not it. I don't think she looks that great. I really think she deserves to be in C.
Who in C?
I think Makima deserves to be in C. Let's move her to C and go on to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, so next is Nami from One Piece. I know the One Piece queen over there has some feelings on that. For me, Nami is. Oh, I don't know.
You think she's what?
I said I don't know.
I haven't watched a lot of One Piece. I'll be honest with you, but I do know Nami.
Nami's B for boobs.
She said B for boobs.
Yeah.
I can go with that. I can agree with that.
I can go with that too, because I don't like this version of like I definitely love longer hair Nami more than short hair Nami, because I'm in Wano now, so I'm really far ahead. But overall character, like she's like some of the other Straw Hats, just kind of useless, and in my opinion. But they draw her expertly, like flawlessly. Like all the proportions are there, and they know how to dress. Oh, girl. So, yeah. See, pre-skip Nami is a C. Yeah. I wonder if we're supposed to go off of this exact. Let's just talk about where she is now, and not how she is in this photo.
All right, who we got next?
Oh, that is. Oh, I forgot her name, but it's from High School DxD. I do not remember her name.
I cannot tell who that is. Where's my glasses?
She's cute, but have you? Oh, Rias. Okay, yeah, Rias or Rias from High School DxD. I did not watch High School DxD, but I can say that she looks kind of like. Have y'all watched Black Butler?
Mm-hmm.
She gives off like what Grill would look like if he was a girl.
Interesting.
Like even from the outfit and stuff, it looks like it's that same time period.
Okay.
But what makes Grill hot is that it's a boy. I don't know her enough to really have an opinion. I would just put her at C because she's a redhead with big boobs.
Okay.
I can't really speak on the overall character. I don't know if Aisha had an opinion on that one. But if she does, when she comes back, she can let us know. Next. Oh, whoever that was said it's an A or a B. Can you tell us why they're an A or a B?
Yeah.
Really quickly? Because we would like to know a little bit more.
I don't know.
Yeah. I guess we probably should have said that last night. So we wouldn't have put her in.
I thought I knew everyone on here, but I guess I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I knew I didn't know her, but I thought everyone else did, so I didn't worry about it. I think she's I don't know if she's an A or a B. We'll just leave her at B until the comments give us a better answer.
There's still a little. Oh, okay, never mind. I see my melanin folks. Okay, let's
because we have not gotten to them yet. Okay, so next is Urza from Fairy Tail, and she's easily S tier for me.
Not that useful.
Oh, well, then she's irrelevant. We can move her back to C. And that's being nice, because we don't know her. We should just put her ass in D for don't know. Would you put Urza as an S or an A, Aisha?
S.
Yeah, I don't know about these A's. Like, y'all must not have watched Fairy Tail. The only way I would put Urza at an A is if her mother, Scarlet Desire or whatever was on here, and then I would put her mom at S and put her at A. That's the only way Urza deserves to be an A. Yeah, she's definitely S, y'all. Yeah.
I agree with the S.
Okay, next is the Love Hashira.
Ooh.
And she is a fan favorite right now. People are eating her up, and the cosplay community don't know what to do. They just, everybody has cosplayed her. And I was go cosplay her last weekend, so I'm not even talking shit. Like, she's so
I got
popular.
the bathing suit for her.
I got the sword and everything, but my costume didn't fully fit. And I was like, I stand a spontaneous queen with an outfit change. Thank you. Urza is everything. Where would we put the Love Hashira? Just based from this season, I would have to give her an S. She's cute, she's funny, and she's powerful as hell. Has a pretty
What
decent
you say, Aisha?
backstory. Aisha, where would you put her?
For her, A is good with me.
What'd she say?
She said A is good with her. Y'all want to put her in A or S or B?
Would you put her at the end of A, or would you put her anywhere else? You think those other two are ahead of her too?
Like I said, Mary Leona should have been an S. So the answer is, I could probably put her above May May just because we haven't seen enough of May May, but I don't know if that's necessary. I feel like they're kind of neck and neck.
Okay, we can leave her where
she's at. We can leave her where she's at. Next is Hinata from Naruto.
S, but I gotta go because my phone's dying.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Because she was powerful, but her resilience on Natsu.
I'm a hardcore fairy tale.
I think that her reliance on Natsu was plot and nothing more. I don't think that she ever power-wise needed to depend on Natsu, in my personal opinion. But that's just my take. Because when we first see her, we see how goated she is, and throughout the show, I feel like they gave her the treatment that they did with like Neji in a way. Aside from like just offing her, I felt like they dumbed her power down and they allowed her to get beat more than she should have, or at least the way they hyped her powers up to be, to where she needed to depend on Natsu to come and like finish it off. So that's how I feel about it. Wow. Hinata is kitchen level.
Wow. Okay.
Why? I already know who that is, hater.
Right? We're gonna. So where would you put her?
See, that's hard because I loved her when I was watching it, but she was super shy. She definitely could have been more useful. Honestly, we're not going to the BS. I could honestly. She's definitely not a D, but I don't know would I put her in B? Has she been useful enough to be high? Because just based off of her look, she just has really cool eyes and big boobs.
I would probably put her at C right now.
I knew it. I was like,
I love her. I love her.
She's one of my favorite characters. See, and I don't mind shy girls. As me not like being the complete opposite, like there's something that is intriguing about it, and there's something that like I always feel the need to like. I wanted to be her friend. You know what I mean? I wanted to help like hook her up with Naruto and stuff. So, but compared to this list, she can't go any higher.
Yeah, I
honestly,
as a waifu, yeah.
Next is Misaka from Attack on Titan.
We got her like in action, not the nice version I thought we were trading it to, but it works.
It's okay because even bowl cut Misaka deserves to be very high. She's either S or A for me.
I love her. I mean,
I love her.
I just like her.
I love everything about her.
I would put her
like,
at the top.
The only thing I just wish that she would have did was tell Eren that she loved him like a lot sooner. Like that's the only thing. That is the only bad thing in my opinion about her, is that she couldn't be real about her feelings. So
don't call her a simp.
Queen simp. Wow. The disrespect that you just gave my girl. No, she's an S. Let's just do it. You want to give her an S or an A?
I really like her, but if we are doing it as waifu, I would probably. I mean, for me, she'd probably be before May May.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's Mirko from MHA.
Big Thigh Queen. She goes with S for me. I got the ears somewhere.
She's an S, easily.
S
The body, the attitude, the power, the tan, honey.
The thighs. It's the thighs.
The thighs. It's the thighs.
Would you put her at the end of S, or would you move her up at all?
I would move her up. I would definitely put her above Urza. And do I want to put her above Esdeath though? Because Esdeath is Esdeath.
I'm gonna put her after Esdeath, honestly.
Yeah, I was about to say Esdeath is Esdeath. Like, if I have to say, like, when it comes to ranking waifus, anybody that doesn't put her in S is just weird.
Thick thighs save lives all day, every day.
Preach. Okay, next is Android 18. She's a fave for me, even with the socks and the slippers, the pearl necklace with her Prada vest, like when she had the striped shirt with the jean skirt and the jean vest. Like, she don't even have to be naked, and she's cool. But
everybody's saying S.
I don't know about S.
I'd put her in A for sure.
I would give her an A at the highest, because though she is strong as shit and character-wise she's dope, looks-wise, yeah, she's OG. So she looks-wise, she's still just kind of, I'm not gonna say average, but you know, she looks like other characters. Like, there's nothing insane about her. She's a blonde white woman.
Listen, yes.
She's a blonde hair, blue eyes white woman. Like, let's just keep it $150. She doesn't even have Boma boobs or anything. Like, but no. And see, then it's like, if we put her there, because we have Boma later on down the line. The only way 18 goes to A is if Boma goes either in front of her in A or in S.
In front of the A or an S. Oh, you'd move her up there?
Yeah, like when we get to Boma, because I think Boma is hotter than 18.
Oh yeah. Okay. She fought and determined to save the universe in a tracksuit.
Right, that is mom vibes. If I've like, this is no, and not even mom vibes. That's like comfy. Like 90s mom vibes. There's a like, I don't know how to explain. Right. Okay, like, why are you in this weird behind tracksuit? And then it was too matchy. Like, yeah, my mom used to do that to me in middle school, and I'm like, why did you send me in an all purple velour tracksuit to school?
That was the look. That was the look back in the day.
Yeah, if it said like pink on the back of Victoria's Secret,
juicy.
Juicy. If it didn't have that, it was just a plain suit. No.
I got a C embroidered on mine.
See. Oh yeah, I remember the A's. Okay, so yeah. So do we want to leave her at A?
I'll leave her there. I'll leave her there. That's fine.
Okay. Next is Revy from the Black Lagoon. Not the Black Lagoon, but you know, Black Lagoon. And she's fine. Like, she gave us thighs. She gave us a little belly button. She has nice sized boobs, like, but she's not traditional because she has the dark hair. She's slightly tan or whatever. She's rough and tough. She may kill you in the bedroom, but I know that that's a kink. So that's a popular kink. So S? Someone said she's basic.
We got S, A, and we got an A, an S, and basic.
And she's basic. Well, whoever said she was basic is a little ridiculous. She's definitely not basic, and we're doing it more than just on looks. As a character, she's super interesting.
Well-rounded waifu.
Yeah, she's very well-rounded. I could see her at like ain't she? Well, okay. I don't know. Is she?
Can I take that down? There we go.
I have to remember. I haven't watched it in a while.
Me neither. But where would I place her?
just for her attitude alone, I want to put her in like A, but I feel like we have some A's for me coming up. Like, should she be at a B because she may kill you? Or does that give her a benefit and we put her in A because of that?
Would you put her, I probably would put her before Mountain Lady on B. Would that work?
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. That works for me. Next, I am pretty sure this is, what's her name from One Piece? I can't believe I just forgot her name that fast.
I recognize her.
Boa Hancock. There we go. I was like, what's happening? Boa Hancock from One Piece.
Where would you place her?
She is a baddie.
I'm not big on One Piece, so I don't know her character. I know her look. That's about it.
Her look's great. Character, she's an emperor, so she's a warlord of the sea, or at least as far as I'm up to. So she's powerful. She's crazy in love with Luffy. She's highly delusional. Those type of women are dangerous. That's how you end up missing or in prison. So I don't know if I want to put her super high, but she is fine as shit. So she's definitely higher than Nami. I would put her in A. I could put her in A.
In the A?
Yeah. No, I'd put her probably in between Mei and the Love Hashira.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, here we have
Sakura. I don't know why you put her in S, because it's never gonna happen. No version of Sakura. Yeah, no version of Sakura ever goes to S. Honestly, if Hinata dressed better, Hinata would always look better to me than Sakura.
I like fishnet Hinata.
Yeah, like I miss big boob fishnet Hinata. Like this with this slouchy sweatshirt, which I don't know why I'm talking shit. Like I don't have 8 million sweatshirts, but still. Sakura is somewhere where Hinata is or lower for me.
She would have, I would place. We're going off waifu. As far as waifu, she's definitely lower than Hinata for me.
Yeah, and if we tie in like the overall story, yeah, she's strong and powerful. She's a great kunoichi or whatever, but I also still can never let go of how much of a shit she was to Naruto in the beginning. And that's a part of her overall personality as well. So it always drops down. So yeah.
Jason said, she good, but she's not that girl. Exactly.
Yeah, she's not that girl. So we putting her right behind Hinata, or are we putting her lower?
As a waifu, I would put her. Stop with the highness. I would put her at the end of C, or she may be the first D. I don't know. I'll let you pick that one.
She could be my first D.
Okay.
Yeah,
she is not above Hinata for me as a.
Absolutely not.
As a waifu.
As a waifu. Hinata. Yeah.
Move her where she's supposed where we said, please.
Y'all see what we have to deal with? The bias behind the camera. Okay, this person, I cannot remember her name, but she's from Blue Exorcist. And she's like the teacher girl from Blue Exorcist. With like the flare hair, and she has like fire powers or whatever, if I recall.
I do not remember her.
I love her because her hair was really cool. Actually, her hair looked a lot like Marileona's color-wise, but she would like have it in a ponytail or whatever. She would wear like a bathing suit top and like jeans, like low-rise jeans. So basically, she wore the same Yoko. Okay, so she wore like the same outfit, similar to like what Nami wears, but she filled it out more.
Oh, okay.
She's strong. She's like a head exorcist or whatever. I could put her, but I haven't seen enough of her because that's from Gurren Lagann. Oh, well then I don't know who the hell that is.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm telling
like,
you, like they look the same or they look similar.
I didn't remember that. You put her at D?
No, because she look hot.
She looks above Sakura, so
yeah,
if she's gonna be a D, she's gonna be a high D.
I think she could even be a C or a B. She looks good. I just don't know anything about her character. So we would be choosing based off of looks alone.
Oh, they say she an S.
Oh no, she's from Gurren Lagann and she's an S. Oh, like I said, she is hot. I could put her at an A if you tell me why. If you tell me why she deserves to be an S over an A, I could put her at A. Just on looks.
Just on look, I put her right there at the end of A.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Yeah, everybody tell us why she deserves to be an S. And maybe we'll change it. Next up is Yor from Spy Family.
Listen, this bae right here.
I love her. I love her so much. I love her in like Sweet Girl version, and I love her in Assassin Dominatrix version. I'll Murder You version. And
I love Assassin Yor. Love. I got both versions. I'm probably about to. No, I'm not gonna put that on. But I'm contemplating the assassin version. I just gotta get,
DreamCon it, baby.
But yeah, she's S for me.
She's S for me as well. And we already know Yurichi from Bleach is what? S tier. If there could be something above an S, she would go there as well. Just for being melanated, she's at the
tip of the mountaintop.
and she's I was just telling someone, I don't remember who I was talking to, but I was telling them that I miss her cat form. Like I wish they would give us more of her cat form because they just kind of stopped doing that. And I love that she had like the guy voice. Like she was just really cool. I miss Cat Yurichi as well. Next is Maki from
Fire Force.
I love this girl so freaking much.
I do too.
I love that she's like buff, but then like can be really prissy if she wants to. I love her goals. I think her firepower is cool. I love what is it? Something in Sputter. That's what she called. I don't remember the other little fire thing, but one of them is called Sputter.
Yeah.
And maybe like Sputter. I love her.
I honestly just I feel like she's very well rounded. I would put her at S.
I would too. Honestly, I love her as a character. She's aside from like Author and Shinra, she's probably my favorite character in Fire Force on the team. Aside from them,
I love
her. And then when them three are together, I just love it. Oh yeah, besides like Benny and them, but when it comes to their specific team, she's up there for me with Shinra and Arthur. Mm-hmm. So I could put her as S easily as well.
Good. Because
yay,
I love her.
Move her on up.
Sputter
okay, next
Flare.
We have
that was the name.
Sputter and Flare. Yes, I just love that name. Okay, we have Midnight. See, we love Maki. We have Midnight from My Hero Academia.
Listen, she just exudes. Exudes waifu.
Yeah. I love her. I love her power. R.I.P. Because if you didn't know, I don't know what you've been doing.
I don't know how you not know, but
I don't know if you know.
But wait, did you put her at D?
I don't know why. I think he was waiting because we're putting her at S, right? Or no, can we put her at S and she's already been offed?
We can. While she was here, she was, she's waifu vibes.
She's definitely waifu vibes. Like when you see her, you're like, yeah.
That's the waifu.
I can see little boys everywhere with her on the wall.
She could be D tier in her character, but as a waifu, she's a waifu.
Right. She is like the epitome of what a waifu is. Looks wise, anyway.
Yeah. So I would put her higher.
I could put her. You want to go like B? Because I don't think that she's up on the level. See, waifu. Because maybe she's because like yeah, maybe she's not S, but she's definitely not D in my opinion, just based off of her looks.
I feel like her looks
and her power is like.
Yeah, I feel like her looks kind of bump her up more than others, just because, like I said, it's the look.
Oh yeah, if Sakura looked like that, like dressed like that, and was kinky like her, Sakura would be higher.
I put her above Mountain Lady. Would you be okay with that?
Hey, sorry, I forgot you weren't controlling. You said you put who where?
Oh yeah, I ain't doing it. Would you put her above Mountain Lady?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you?
Yeah.
Who's moving everything? Like,
I think he's just
why
being
is everyone
ridiculous.
being shifted right now?
I guess he's trying to tell us where to put them. Yeah, I think that could work.
That's fine.
Nami is bad, but she is more useful, in my opinion, than Mount Lady in their respective verses.
Definitely. All right.
And I think Midnight did her thing before. Like, when you're that big, you can trample over anything. Like,
yeah,
it's like who you are. So next is Bulma from the Dragon Ball series, of course. And I think we've come to the conclusion that she's S tier. But Bunny Bulma is iconic.
Heads above Bunny, yeah.
Yeah. So let's just, her power is sex. It is, basically.
And last but not least
is Hibana from Fire Force.
Listen,
she looks great.
So for me, she has the look. She has the attitude to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
I like her stepping on people and all that.
Pure kink. Mm-hmm.
I would, for me, I put her. That's hard. I really like her.
Probably where she's at, but higher on that list.
In the B.
Mm-hmm. But higher.
I'd put her.
Oh no, she's not better than Merlin.
Would you put her right, like kind of in the middle, or right there?
Yeah, maybe right there. Hibana is X. Looks, power, brain. She is.
See, I put her in A.
I could put her in A.
Okay.
There's something about her that doesn't put her in S for me. Like, I like her, but when I think of characters that like really make me go ooh in Fire Force, it's Maki. It's not her. Even though she exudes sex, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She exudes sex appeal, and she's smart, so we know all of that. And she has a lot of power. She's really powerful, but maybe if I see more of her, maybe I feel like I just haven't seen enough of her like in action to put her in S just yet. She's up there with like the Love Hashira for me, like big boobs. You like her personality for whatever reason. And yeah, like they're powerful. Cool.
I can be okay with her where she's at.
Yeah, I'm cool with her where she's at.
So the only D was Sakura. Well, hey.
This is hilarious. I need to take a picture of this.
That's the way the cookie crumbled, but
that's funny.
We got through this one. But dang,
whoa.
Close up. Woo.
Baby. Not today, Satan.
You gotta warn me. But yeah. We were supposed to do our JJK synopsis of the episode 1 from 2. But we are already at time.
We actually went a really long time.
We did, and much longer than I thought we would yesterday. But hey, what are there any things you're looking forward to or anything you liked in JJK? Like a quick rundown, I guess.
You know, I saw on TikTok like a lot of mixed feelings about JJK, like the new episode on if it was mid or not. I saw people saying it was trash. I feel like first episodes of anything, any season are going to start off somewhat slow. But I love the tone of JJK. I like how it started. I love the visuals for the intro, but I hate. Well, hate's a strong word. I dislike, or I'm not a huge fan of. I think it's something I'm gonna have to keep listening to. The opening song. I'm not a huge fan of it compared to the other seasons, but I loved the animation for it. And I like that we're going back in time and we're getting to see these characters in different versions. And but I think people that say that it's mid or that it was trash are also the same people that think Vinland Saga is trash. Like they don't understand that really good shows build up to something. And if you know anything about the Shibuya arc, you need to build up to something that is as epic as that is supposed to be. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna tune in. We got a little sneak peek of Tojo fine ass.
Right.
And I love Ghetto. Like people think I love Gojo more. Like if I had to choose, I would eat that curse eating man that uses monkey more than he uses his own name over. Like but I told y'all I like traditional looking anime, like black hair. He's just hot. He's just naturally good looking. Like he didn't need to dye his hair to be fine. I like it, but you know what I noticed though that I really like, and then I'll stop talking. Was that in this, because we talked about senseis before, and I've talked about on the round table on if Gojo is a really good sensei or not. And Mei taught that girl in that mansion more than Gojo taught Yuji Itadori and his crew all first season. In one episode, we learned so much about cursed spirits and how they process things, and how like everything with Tengen and how he needs to be reassimilated every now and again and stuff like that. We learned so much in the first episode. So it may not have been the fastest paced episode or whatever, but I thought we got enough of a visual to really see where we're going to be going through this season. So I thought it was a good start.
Definitely. I definitely agree. I think the art style of this one, going back, it was a good, to me, solid first episode. It was just getting us started. There's going to be so much more happening that we have to look forward to. I don't see how anyone could call this episode mid. It was the first episode. I like it.
And I think they said that this is supposed to have 23 freaking episodes. We're getting 23 episodes that it's going to be running until like November or something like that, something crazy. So like just relax, guys.
Right? I'm here for it. I'm here for it all. I loved it.
I loved it. It was fun.
Yeah, definitely. And
I maybe we'll try and do the review like
yeah.
After another, maybe we can take over the 3 episode rule from the guys, and when we get to episode 3, talk about it and see something. Yeah. Because I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to it. I do read it too, but I haven't caught up in the manga yet. So
yeah, I stopped
we'll see
right
if I
after
do or
the end
not.
of last season.
It started out mild, but it's season 2. Gotta love a build up. Agreed.
Yeah, like I don't know why people always think, like even with the new Bleach episode, I think that came in hot and heavy, but that's because it ended like hot and heavy.
Right.
Last season, like this, we basically had a movie right before this that has nothing to do with the current storyline per se, or at least as far as we know right now. So I think it makes sense to build us back into these characters, and we already now have this idea of who these characters are and what they're like and stuff. But you can see by their connection that there is something deeper, and there was a lot that we didn't know. So I'm glad that we're getting like sweet, funny, morally sound Ghetto, and Gojo's the reckless one, and and you see all these different nuances, and you get to see these characters younger, and because they're even younger than what Yuji and them are currently. So I think it looks good. I can't wait for more.
I love JJK with a passion, so I'm ready. Okay, I posted every day it happened. I kept posting something like 6 more days left, 5 more days. I'm ready. So
Before we go, I have a question. If you had to rank right now, Jujutsu Kaisen, Hell's Paradise, now that you've finished season 1 and you finished season 1 of Chainsaw Man, where would you put them in order? Just going by what's come out already anime wise. So don't count this first episode of JJK, but you can count everything above it.
That's hard. Cause I really did like Chainsaw Man. I did like Hell's. I would probably say right now, for me, I might go I go JJK Chainsaw Hell's Paradise, maybe.
Really?
I don't know. That's hard.
I loved Chainsaw in the beginning, and then it just started to fall off. Like, I still to this moment don't fully remember how the season ended, because it just kind of got slow, and each episode was just kind of like another episode and stuff. And so I still, even though I watched it, I don't fully remember how it ended. Like, I couldn't tell you exactly how Chainsaw Man ended, and I was watching it every week, and I was super excited and stuff. Jujutsu Kaisen started off great for me, so it was Jujutsu Kaisen and then Chainsaw Man. But when I saw the trailer for Hell's Paradise, I already knew that it was going to be high for me, because I like stuff that's really dark, like all of that. But there was something abnormally creepy. Like, when you see like the little spirits and stuff in JJK, they don't make me go ooh kind of thing, but them things in Hell's Paradise,
that's true,
was something else.
That's true.
And so yeah, there was something else.
They got me a little.
So there was something about that was like higher for me. So for me, I still think I'm gonna put. I'm teetering between if I want to put Hell's Paradise or JJK higher, because I really enjoyed the JJK movie as well.
Zero, yeah.
And so that I think that plays a big part on why I would probably put JJK higher. And season 1 of JJK didn't leave me like on pause like Hell's Paradise decided to do with us. So that's how it, but Chainsaw Man honestly was like the greatest season to just end on like a meh.
Yeah,
like on a it wasn't like a low part, but it was just like there was nothing to write home about. Like, I felt like I'm not gonna have anything to say about Chainsaw Man outside of, like, I loved the characters are really interesting, but the story as a whole, I don't feel like I ended that season knowing any more than I really did in the beginning of the season.
I'm very much looking forward to Chainsaw season 2. I think a lot more different characters are going to be introduced, and a lot more stuff is going to happen. So it's hard for me to rank them. I mean, JJK is top for me, but I really did like Chainsaw. I liked Hells, so I don't know if I could I'm gonna just say all three is.
Yeah, I've heard that Chainsaw Man only gets better. Like, the story does get better, but I've heard that about both. Like, that none of these anime are in the arcs that like made the manga super popular. You know, so I guess we'll this time in another year or so we'll have this conversation again on it, where we rank them. So yeah.
Definitely. But yeah, so that's our, we come to the end. We had a really longer than usual episode today. We
it was
thank
fun.
you guys for, yeah, definitely. We thank you guys for sticking around, for the comments, for the likes, for the shares, all that stuff. You guys have been beautiful and wonderful. And, the Waifus, very much thank you.
Yes, we do.
Shout out to Aisha. Make sure you follow her. Her new tag is
Sunkissed _waifu.
Sunkissed _waifu. And the lovely Ebony Moonbeam. Tell them where they can find you.
Well, you can find me on most social media platforms: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch under Ebony_Moonbeam or Ebony_Moonbeam cosplay. If you start typing in, you can find me on everything. I am a cosplayer, and so I am mentally preparing for DreamCon, but mainly financially. So all the videos y'all gonna get are from cosplays that I've done at conventions and stuff until the end of the month. But I'm really excited. I'm doing two builds, and this will be my first time doing them. So I'm really excited about DreamCon. So if you guys are gonna be at DreamCon, I hope to see you guys there. And yeah, like just enjoying the fun, and thank you guys for coming and check me out. Feel free to share my stuff or like it or follow it and or whatever. Just don't be mean.
That part.
Yeah, just don't get on my comments and be mean.
But yeah, I am Honey Shar. I go by a Shar of Honey. I'm about to knock something down. I go by a Shar of Honey, like a jar of honey, only sweeter. You can find me at a Shar of Honey on all platforms. I'm on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. What's that? Cookout, whatever that stuff is. I'm on everything.
What is
you can
Cookout?
Always find me. Is it Cookout? Yeah, there's a Cookout. There is a Cookout. But you can find me at a Shar of Honey. What's up? How you doing? You can find me at a Shar of Honey on all platforms. Honey and Cocoa will be back in August.
Whoop, whoop.
I know last time I said I'm gonna try to do a cosplay every other day. Is like done, but I haven't posted just because like I have like I don't know, but I'm gonna post them. I got Navarro from JJK. I got all this stuff. So I may or may not post it. I always say I'm gonna post stuff, and then I'll post it like a year later. So we gonna see.
Girl, same.
And I felt you on the financial of DreamCon because it's pinching pennies right now.
I'm just such a whore. I'm first off, I'm bad with money anyway. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I always spend a lot of money. I always have. But I'm never broke for real, but still. Yeah. But I'm also a huge procrastinator. So then I wait to the last minute to do things like buy materials and stuff like that. And then I'm like, dang, so you got to buy your materials for your cosplay and stuff. And you got to book your flight because you didn't do that because you caught yourself waiting until the flights got lower and stuff like that. All of this stuff. And so then I drop it all at once. And then I'm like, but am I going to have money to spend money at the con? Because I deliberately didn't buy anything at my last convention because I wanted to save up because I knew I wanted to kind of go ham. And I have a tendency to do that at conventions. So, but we gonna see. We gonna make it do what it do. And it's also my birthday is in August, so I may just kind of convince my family members to sponsor me as a birthday gift, an early birthday gift.
That's the way
I
to do
use
it.
those every now and again. I love when it's the summer. I'll be like, so I'm trying to get a new tattoo. You want it to be my birthday gift? You don't have to worry about it later. You want this to be my birthday gift? I'll see something in the store. Dad, you want to buy this purse? It can be my Christmas gift. You want it right now? Yep. Okay.
I do the same thing. And let me tell you, that is the one major time. I am so glad I have so many brothers and sisters because
oh my gosh.
And I'm the youngest. So yes, I am a little spoiled, but
I'm the only girl, so I get it.
I got 10 brothers and sisters. You don't understand. I just be hitting each of them up. It's about my birthday's in 6 months. Like
I won't ask you for anything in 6 months, but I need DreamCon funds this month.
Yeah. But yeah.
This is fun.
We see you guys at DreamCon, you know. Again, I already said I'm gonna have my social battery, but when you see, you know, it's gonna be high for a moment. So just come say hi to us, you know, all that stuff. And we would love to, you know, see you guys. But we thank you guys so much for joining us. We hope that you enjoyed yourself. We'll be back next week on Sunday at the same time. Make sure you follow Blurred Cartel, Blurred Official, follow their YouTube, TikToks, and Instagrams for all 3. We thank you guys for joining us. We hope you have an amazing week. I know it's Monday, but we hope you have an amazing week. Enjoy yourself, have fun, love, peace, and chicken grease.
Love y'all.